we want to welcome everybody to the Tune webinar with Alan Lovelace of RPM Pizza.
Thank you, Sarah and Jim. It's an honor to be with you today to share, the success we've had with Tune over the last 4 years. It's been a great journey. I began my journey with Domino's just 30 years ago. I like to say at the age of 5, that is not true. Domino's has grown to be the #1 brand, and with your help, we're working to also lead the charge in a healthy environmental footprint. And so we appreciate what you've done to support that.
KW reduction, payback in under 2 years, ease of installation. I mean, you guys have a lot of sites, a lot of things going on. To make it that simple, I mean, it sounds simple. Was it that simple?
Yeah, honestly, for rollouts that we've done, it actually was one of the easiest that we have done. We have to make sure, first off, on the KWH, the 10% definite I'm getting that at my house. One of my team members installed it 2 months ago. He's just getting 12%. He's excited. So we constantly validate that number. The payback in under 2 years, that's awesome. I mean, when I did LED parking lot light upgrades, the payback on that was 1.7 years, but it was such a huge investment of money. And then the ease of installation, the hardest part is getting the electrician to just do it and not question, does it work? They're like, what is this? I haven't heard of this. I don't understand it. I'm like, I don't care. I just need you to put it in. By the way, if you don't have it in your house, you're wasting money. So once the electricians just got the grasp, it's very easy to install. We just had to get them past the 30 minutes of explaining, just trust me. So anyway, that was the hardest part, but we have a pretty large vendor base. We did work with one group when we started to expand larger to help with some of the project coordination, just so we could scale. But there's, every project, right, has 4 quality components to it, four pillars: quality, communication, timeliness, and reasonable cost. And so those are the 4 ways we always define success in facilities. And once we figured out the communication model, making sure we could get in the store early in the morning so we prevented a shutdown, then it went really smoothly.
As we were conversing, we were just talking about the reduction, of make line, repair and replacement, and kind of the lifespan of equipment and things of those sort. And so unpack that for us.
Sure. Well, we have some more work to do on formalizing the impact on maintenance for single phase equipment. We know there was a study done with McDonald's where they experienced it. Even without doing a hard study, I've seen make lines lasting longer, same vendor, same refrigerant. But I have one market that's had a technician for 5 years, for example, that does preventative maintenance. And I have another market that doesn't, and they just got one. So I have a 2 to 3 year sample that I need to research further. But I can show with the technician what it is with just Tune added, what is the longevity of the equipment. So that's one of the pieces we have to validate, but I'm seeing them last longer. I just need to get some hard numbers out there. So we believe that's going to happen. You're also fighting an uphill battle. All of the HVAC is shifting to aluminum. They have different refrigerants that create more pressure. And so again, we're going to be tight on our analysis before we give you a firm number, but you can expect something soon to show that
yes,
it has an impact. The longevity of equipment is one of the things that we're excited about. We use generators a lot. At Hurricane Ian, I had 112 stores without power, and I had to rent 18 generators and move them around every day till we got 12 days out, all stores back. And so with bringing in generators, it can cause problems for your equipment. And we believe it's going to increase the longevity of that equipment, of the technology, specifically when you're bringing in power that's not as clean as what you get from the city. After Ian, I had to replace a battery backup one out of like 60 stores that used a generator. So I consider that to be a success based on what I've seen in the past.